Hey guys, Ali here. How are you doing? Welcome back to a Layman's Insight and another episode of Disco Elysium. We're in the church right now, kind of, checking in with the new hotspot of the area, the new club, Disco Elysium, which I think we're calling it now. I'm going to talk to Egghead next before his cell because I want to get the Three Musketeers out of the way. And I've gotten Andre and Noid out of the way, so I'm going to talk to Egghead now and see what he has to say with his limited vocabulary that he uses to express himself.
The young man behind the mixer deck acknowledges your return. When he looks at you, he squints as though you were the setting sun.
You mean unbelievably beautiful?
This is hardcore.
Say nothing.
Hardcore!
But is it? I mean, really?
Yeah!
Oh, okay.
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural Gotwaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it.
More in it.
Or maybe it's not Gotwaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name. Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
So this is the famous Van Eyck I'm hearing.
You know about him?
He moves his mouth, but the sound doesn't come out. His eyes are the size of saucers. Looks like you've rendered him speechless.
You know Van Eyck?
Your friend Acel mentioned him.
Good, good. The Advent?
Okay, well that was fruitful. Let's talk to Acel then.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters.
Cool.
The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree.
Okay.
And no, it's got nothing to do with Contact Mike.
But Contact Mike is...
No. I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control.
Nice. It sounds like a very well organised and coordinated operation.
Sorna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much, and the Crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God.
Now, can you tell me more about your associates?
Sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favour.
No.
What do you want to know?
So tell me about Suna.
Oh, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today, she told me about Welkins, and she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
What about Tiago?
Oh, the Crabman. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters.
That's a good way of exercising.
I just tried to stay away from the Crabman. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on.
What does he do up there?
Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do, yell up at the tower?
Why not? I would. Oh, he talks to Noid? What for?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
Thanks. About the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Tell me about Andre.
Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least.
Oh, I hear a crush. Oh, wait. Are they not boyfriend-girlfriend? I seem to remember her saying that he sold her microphone or headphones or something some time ago.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. What life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organizer.
What has he organised?
Nothing.
Oh,
But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent.
I don't even know what augury is. Let's find out. Augury definition. Let's see, Merriam-Webster. Ancient augury involved the interpretation of the flight patterns of birds. What? Oh wait, omen or portent. The best augury of a man's success in his profession is that he thinks it's the finest in the world. I don't think I'm looking for the right thing. I'll try this other dictionary website. Auguries, okay. The art, ability, or practice of auguring, and divination, whatever that is, a sign of something coming, an omen. Alright, okay. So he thinks it's a sign, fair enough.
I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high.
Maybe.
I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know.
On life?
Yes. Anyway.
Could it be that he's balding? Him thinking it's his last chance.
Come to think of it, yes.
Huh.
He's in some kind of a self-destruction mode with that hair of his. Bleaching it like that. Probably wants to get rid of it altogether.
Is Andre your boyfriend?
Yes.
Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Tell me about Noid.
He's a four-burger, I guess, like
A
the
what?
rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forburg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Palaceum.
Cool.
He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
What does he do?
What do you mean do? Like for a living?
No, I meant for breakfast. Of course I mean for a living.
He's a carpenter,
Alright.
trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere.
Is it because of his beliefs? The hardcore and the ribs, the spinal cord and stuff?
Not to sound too dramatic, but I wouldn't make light of his belief system when he's around. Noid's a serious person. He's serious about the lifestyle.
Alright. What is this pilgrimage you're talking about?
It's just something poor Forburg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock. Or as much as possible.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Let's see, hold on a second. Raging alcoholic who recently drank himself into an oblivion so deep he can't remember what sounds like the biggest street in the city. Let's just say I haven't been down Boogie Street.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
I might just do that if I make it there alive.
Yeah.
Actually, tell me about the others. Oh, sorry. Opens her mouth like she's about to add something but doesn't. Alright, so tell me about the
What do you
others.
want to know about?
What's the deal with Egghead?
What do you mean?
He's a weird guy. What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff?
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
What's a party boy?
And Nordic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. So no offense taken, go on.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in.
And of course, all he has to do is shout hardcore and everybody's underwear just falls off. I get it.
He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
Sounds like quite the prize of the party.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you...
Odd.
Anyway.
He looks around a little embarrassed of the enthusiasm of his interjection. Where is he from? How long has he been with you guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really.
Oh man, he could be anybody.
One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah, it was in Coal City.
She nods.
Ed came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak.
Poor guy.
It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
She says quietly.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment.
Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Actually, do tell me about yourself, young lady.
Me? Again?
Oh no, oh no, that's true, that's true. I did already know about her. Yes, I forgot. Tell me about yourself.
I told you, I'm a silver bird.
I don't even know what that is.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of something.
What does that mean?
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
Ah, fair enough.
Thank you.
Thank you. Some other questions?
Sure.
Alright, what have we got here? I could give it a go. Let's try and catch the silver bird.
The silver bird has already flown away. I will catch it later.
I'll try this as well. Tape recorder lies on the wooden floorboards like a discarded toy. Pick it up.
The device feels aligned. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the floor.
Actually, that's it for now. Alright. Nice little bit of history about the characters there. Very nice. Let's talk to Suna and see how she's getting on with her, you know, experiment or research or whatever.
Yes, what is it?
She doesn't look up from the keyboard. How's the project going? I see that your neighbours have moved in, but all I hear is anodic dance music.
What? What did you say?
You can barely hear her over the thumping bass of the anodic dance music. I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you. The music is too loud.
The project, how's it going?
Oh, the project. It's not going well.
Why?
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Egghead! A 3.5 cable! Into the auxiliary input!
Why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata! A place to be, apparently!
I'll speak to him, see what I can do.
Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes!
She does jazz hands to mock him.
Let me know how it goes!
Hey, about the 2mm hole again.
The swallow, you mean? What about it?
That's all I wanted to say about the scary 2mm hole for now.
Great. Thanks.
Right, I'll let you work in peace now. Okay.
Back to the heavyweight jam.
Says the young man from behind the mixing desk. Lung-shaped trees grow on the silver belt buckle. Oh,
Hardcore!
is it?
It's hardcore!
I don't know what to say to that.
Skibberdy, skibber danger. I am the rearranger.
Alright, okay, so... I'm not quite sure how I'm going to ask him to get the cable. where it needs to be.
Hey man, it's good to see you.
Goodbye, officer.
That's it for now. Okay, let's find out here. Help sooner with the project. Talk to Egghead about the aux cable. I was just talking to Egghead. I better use my skill point while I have the chance. Am I thinking about anything right now? Okay, let's just put in something into empathy. Might as well max that out. Apply. How far am I away from the next skill point? Almost halfway. Alright, let's talk to him again.
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
Say nothing.
Hard car.
Still say nothing.
Hard car to the mega.
Alright.
Here comes the night.
Ah, god damn it. Try again.
We're close. True, hard.
Say nothing.
Car.
Say
Hard
nothing.
car to the mega.
Say nothing.
Internally coherent.
I was wondering if you knew who killed the mercenary hanging behind the Whirling in Rags hostel.
Good morning, yeah. Yellow guitars, a place to be.
He's in his own little world. I'm beginning to think this really doesn't have anything to do with the case.
It's the message, so listen and you will see. No illusion. The spirit.
Alright. Let's try again. Say nothing, say nothing. Say nothing. Still say nothing.
All car, all right, yeah.
Please tell me exactly what you're doing.
Gotta get the people going.
I see.
Yeah, request. I want everybody as close to the stage as possible. We're close. True, hard.
Say nothing, say nothing, say nothing.
Coherent.
Ask about the Whirling in Rags.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yekokata, the place to be.
Why is Yekokata the place to be? What does that mean?
Yekokata is a hardcore place.
Alright, let's try again.
We're close. True.
Say nothing, say nothing, say nothing, say nothing.
All right.
Say nothing.
Furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the church.
Alright.
Hardcore. Ah.
So hardcore.
Is it though?
He stops dead in his tracks, tilting his head to one side. I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind.
Ah.
One spirit. There's no other one.
Okay, let's try again. There has to be a way to get that cable conversation.
Hardcore, internally coherent. All car.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore. Ah.
So hardcore. It is.
What is it? I mean, really.
I was thinking that too.
I am the mic enforcer.
Ah.
I am the chicks checker. Yeah.
God damn. Try again.
We're club true.
Nothing, 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 nothing.
Hardcore.
So hardcore. It is.
What is it?
I don't know what to say exactly.
Under the radar.
Ah. Okay, there's
True.
nothing, nothing, nothing.
Internally coherent.
Say nothing.
Hardcore.
He
Nothing.
furrows.
Hardcore.
No, but seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
That would have been good if I had asked you a question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic.
But there was a question.
Ah.
The club true.
Nothing, 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 nothing. Continue.
Hardcore. Ah. The question is, what is the question?
Just answer the question.
But there was no question.
God damn it. Oh my god. Okay, did I miss anything else?
True.
Is it?
It's hardcore.
You just keep saying hardcore, aren't you?
Give a disc.
Oh god. How am I going to get the aux cable? Wait, does she have an aux cable?
Yes, what is it?
Nothing, nothing. I'm confused. I talked to Egghead, but I can't do anything about it. Do I have a cable in my inventory here? That's clothing. No. No, I don't. Really confused now. Oopsie, wrong screen. Let's see. Talk to Egghead about the aux cable. I just tried to do that. Solve the egghead puzzle. There has to be some way to talk to this person. You just haven't found it yet. What if you just try again? Oh wow, I actually have to navigate this conversation maze. Okay, fair enough, let's do it. Alright. Say nothing. But is it? I mean, really?
This young man adds a capital G.
Alright.
Maybe it's not got.
Yeah!
The Y to the E to the A 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 to the G to the H to the exclamation mark.
This guy.
Yeah!
Woo!
He missed one.
You missed an A there. I yelled mine with 6 A's, so you have to yell it with 6 too.
I'm the hard rhymer, the track attacker, the mic enforcer, the sixth checker. I am the law.
No, I'm the law. Okay, I think we got somewhere new there. Is it? You're just gonna keep. Oh wait, I don't know. Oh no. Oh man, I lost where I went there. Is it? Oh, I just did the same thing again.
This young man.
There we go.
Or maybe it's.
Yeah.
He missed one A.
You missed an A there, but that's okay. I'm a pretty lenient cop.
It's nice to be but it's important to be nice.
Oh, this is infuriating.
True, hard, full,
Is it? I don't know what to say. Oh no, crap.
True, hardcore. Yeah!
This young man adds a capital. Or maybe it's not got volume. Maybe it's.
You know about him?
You know that.
I'm a major egghead.
Wow.
Wow, yes.
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I. So am I.
He begins to shake his head so everyone would understand.
Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because
Because what?
Egghead to the mega. The K became the G. The boy became the man.
This guy. He's his own little superhero.
The Advent?
Oh, come on. Please, give me something here.
Hard, full, it's hardcore.
Skibadee.
Alright, hold on. Does that just lead to the same place?
Skibadee.
Yeah, it's the same, so I can just avoid that option.
True, hardcore.
Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega.
Oh, right.
Becomes the
Oh, man.
True, hardcore. Yeah.
This young man
Yeah,
adds
yeah.
a capital G. Or maybe it's not got volume. Maybe.
You know about?
You know Van Eyck?
No, it was just a turn of phrase.
Well, it really is him. It's an honest-to-God Van Eyck beat. Well, actually, a reworking of a Peppy Popic and Arsos track. But let's not get too deep into that whole mess.
Are you trying to tell me that it's a cover?
The Advent?
Oh, God. Okay.
True, hard, full, car. Hardcore.
Hardcore to the internally coherent.
All car. All right. Yeah.
He furrows his brow.
Okay.
Is it though?
One mind.
Oh, this could take me some time here.
True, hard, all.
He furrows.
Is it though? What is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but
Ah.
seriously, I'm a bit worried.
Oh, God damn. That is a frustrating bit of the game. But I'm glad we got it over with. He frowns, then starts bobbing his head back and forth, and once more.
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore.
Super
What he
hardcore.
probably means is, it could be even more so.
How'd you like the church?
Yeah. Back on the case. No disgrace. Bring it down to party place. The first page of the second chapter.
His voice echoes all around the Grand Hall.
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
Alright. Are you a thought reader?
No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
Does that mean you're a thought reader?
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Germania just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault reading.
Alright, okay.
Yeah! Reversion imperative!
Unless you were thinking Reversion imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
You're right, I wasn't thinking that.
Hardcore superstar!
So you're not a thought reader, you're a communist.
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium. She was a communist, though.
Alright.
Yeah! With the rebel yell!
But why aren't you a communist? Communism is the truth.
I could be a communist! If you want that, do you want me to be a communist?
Please don't turn him into a communist.
Okay, no, I won't.
Oh yeah, turn him into a communist. Come on, it would be super.
Oh no. What have I done? Don't be a communist. Wait, what am I saying? Of course be a communist. Be a communist, egghead. The future needs your help. Don't be a communist. The path is too hardcore. Oh man, I'm basically saying be a communist with all three of these, so I need to choose which one. Yeah, be a communist, egghead. The future needs your help. Woo! Nice. Tell me something else, egghead.
Communism rules the nation!
Right on, comrade luminary.
Here comes the sun!
You could swear you feel the bright future of the working classes, reflected of Jermaine Egghead's giants.
This guy is amazing.
Revolution makes your toes curl in anticipation.
You said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore.
He turns pensive all of a sudden.
Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper?
He thinks for a moment, then clears his expression.
It's like it's only ultra.
Ultra's bad? It sounds good to me.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cock, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
It's super hardcore.
Fuck yeah, I knew it.
I'm so glad I am the voice of authority in this room. I can do no wrong. Why are there lungs on your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love.
Why would lungs be for love?
When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the world loved her, and she loved it back. Yeah!
Alright, he has a very different perspective on that than the other guy.
Why wouldn't they be? Are the lungs not the place where you hold the breath of your soul?
Let's see here. Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Love! In a woman's lungs. Lonely as I am, I'm not afraid. This strange damaged feeling grows on and on. Cause I've never loved someone like you before.
A dopamine surge accompanies the words. It feels like electricity flowing down your scalp, dissipated into your neck. Feels good, like a spark of life in that moribund sponge you call your body.
Is your real name Jermaine?
Dark Chord Hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Basically, yes it is.
Can you please route Suna's signal through your speakers?
You're the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
4.5? It's 3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground. Point to it.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
It certainly feels like it, doesn't it?
Don't worry. I have an adapter for it right here.
Oh, Egghead to the rescue. He searches for the cable on the ground and picks it up, looking at the jack.
Hang on. This is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
What? With a grin, he sticks the plug into the auxiliary line. You hear a satisfying click.
Whoa, thank God. A That does noticeably degrade the sound quality.
It depends if you get bad ones.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music.
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the Arno for just a sec. For a special scheduled event.
Whoa, can't wait for this.
The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then I'll turn off the music.
Alright, goodbye, Egghead.
Alright! Here comes the night!
This guy. He's brilliant.
Yes, what is it?
Alright, I talked to Egghead. He plugged in the cable. Now you can unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Okay.
Maximum!
Shouts Egghead, a great smile still adorning his face, larger than the red dwarf star.
Maximum is the only way!
Woo!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Uh-oh, she didn't just say that.
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Okay.
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
Oh, damn.
See? He pumped it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
I think Egg is trying to say here that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
She shrugs, consigned to her fate.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
She looks around the church.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
Says Andre.
Ready.
Yells Noid.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically.
Oh, here we go, guys. Get ready for this.
Not so stoically. His hand moves to the gun holster.
What? Why?
There's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
Hold on for a moment.
What?
Maybe we shouldn't do this. It's too dangerous on maximum volume too. Never mind. Let's do this. I'm not scared. Let's do this. I'm ready. Woo!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
She lifts her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the room.
No wind outside. No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural.
And probably terrifying as well. Oof.
The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls.
Damn.
In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It's out there now, in the world. It will devour everything.
Everything.
Guys, what's going on?
There's alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. A slight rattle like crystal clattering the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus.
This fragile world is about to break.
It's getting louder.
Says Noid, his eyes riveted on the strange circle of water basins. Oh yeah, I forgot they were there.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Ooh.
Oceana! Mother of Mega!
You hear Egghead yell, then something else, but his voice is growing faint.
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation.
Salvation.
He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
Hey, what's that rattling sound?
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from the sound. It almost looks like she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down! No, the roof!
She looks up. A screech fills the air. A scream of wood and nails. The pillar of the church twist. The pillars of the church twist and creak above and around you.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to earth! Love!
It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
Oof.
That's it. I'm muting it.
She reaches for the keyboard. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. Starts tapping the foot. Everybody don't panic, it's beautiful.
Beautiful car! Beautiful life!
Shit! It doesn't stop.
Oh no.
A seal? Have you?
The woman oh sorry.
Yes, I've turned it off.
She yells, holding the contact mic in her hand.
Andre, pull the compressor! The place is gonna come down!
Oh crap.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Egghead, it's in the desk.
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore. You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
What was that? I've never heard anything like it.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically,
She shakes her head.
I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
You're going to write to that guy?
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now? Are you going to...
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurements.
Ooh.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway. Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive.
Form a theory. Oh, I could do that. I'll try and form a theory. Form a theory on the 2mm hole in the world.
All you hear is silence in your head.
Right, I'll let you work in peace now. I'm going to put a spot into logic here. And then I'm going to try and form a theory again.
What is it?
Oh, 72%. I'll take it.
You don't.
Yes!
You already have. A long time ago.
Wait, how?
These thoughts formed in you somewhere. In a long forgotten discussion. Behind the kitchen table. In the evening light. And a woman. She was there too. Her hair smelled of shampoo and she was smoking.
Suna, it is the origin point of the pail.
What?
The swallow. That's how it starts. It's baby pail.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
That comforts her.
The pail is only an effect, a transition between world and that. Or... No, we're 20 meters from the very edge.
She looks up into the darkness under the nave, then back at you.
The pail is only an effect, a transition between the world and that.
Then, what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
It's less than nothing. The final rest state for reality. Imagine all of this. Never was.
Then the Pale is...
Simply a gradient.
But the gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here, and the Pale is not.
One day, when it's larger, it will be.
I understand. A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mold. Erupting in points inside the world.
This is one of those places.
According to this, how long...
Until it starts swallowing? It's already started, without the sound.
And information. Causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects, in addition to sound and data?
Sorry, I meant to say starting with sound, not without the sound, my bad.
An intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside.
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM...
It didn't form in the church formed around it. Oh yeah, we were told about that, it was built around it. All the failed businesses in the Doom Central area. All the failure Martinez. I think I've had this thought before, that's how I know. Yeah, it didn't form in a church. The church formed around it.
Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus. Or a containment facility of some kind. Built by the first settlers.
Yes, acting on an instinctual level. Or religious practices be forgotten.
I have considered the same. The bad news is, there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of British settlement. Most of them were burnt down during the Revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but...
Some of them might. A black grain hanging in the air.
All the failed businesses in the doomed commercial area, all the failure in
You
Martinez.
think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here? Even say software development?
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part. It wasn't only them.
All the failed businesses and ideologies. There's something wrong here.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them.
I should let people still working in there know about this. They might be affected.
You mean Plaisance and the dice maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up.
Yeah, both of them deserve to know.
Then go tell them.
I think I've had this thought before, that's how I know.
An amateur anthropomedic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however. Well worded, I might add.
Yes, it is very interesting. But I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess. One that's going to have to be proved by anthroponetic scientists.
One day all the world will be like that 2mm hole.
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window. Cold and moist.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest? Some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but...
Ma'am, you will certainly sound mad.
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
Yeah, that's still insane, but then again, so am I.
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out!
Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have anthropomedic detection to perform in this district.
Right, I'll let you work in peace now. Holy balls, that was quite intense.
Glorian Church, the place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
Large speakers are set up behind the young man, blasting a familiar song.
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
Whoa, that was a crazy sound we heard before.
Yeah! It was awesome! And scary! Very hardcore!
His voice booms through the chamber, then gets silent.
Too hardcore, in fact! I couldn't control it! At all!
What happened?
It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. Extreme!
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound. Imagine if you could harness that power, making it pulse.
Is there anything we can do about it?
Oh! I don't know. Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sounds that the future could make.
Sounds like the future could be even more hardcore than I ever imagined.
Yeah!
Alright, goodbye, Egghead. Okay, before we kind of get the rundown from everybody else about the event, I'm going to end this episode here, and then I'll catch you in the next one. That was quite an interesting little event. That was so weird. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, you can always hit that like button. If you're wanting to stick around for the rest of the game playthrough, or of course anything else that I cover in the future, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And as always, if you have anything that you feel compelled to express, feel free to use the comment section below. For now though, take care, and I will catch you in the next episode.